shotgun. Fights through the tackle. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. We come out into playoff game for no signs of rust for the offensive line.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they've got themselves a lead.
It's 7-0 after the VAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
It's a great play for the offense, but let's give all the credit to the offensive line for that play. The quarterback makes the throw, but he couldn't have done it without the time that they provided.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They call the draw play here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against it. It can be real effective, even in passing situations if you mix it in correctly.
Game makes it second and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
Chris is trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Because I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Gets made on the out route. Touchdown, Auburn. Just ran away from the defense. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense. They try to get everybody on the same page here.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
With the BHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. So the Syracuse offense has back out onto the field. see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. It's incomplete. He was... Pass rush there on first down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's an important first down on that running play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give him credit. He did a nice job of sniffing it out. You'd be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep. It is picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
An explosive play, big gain across midfield to the 42.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. A quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
And the single back takes the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call. And they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. The kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Trying to extend the play. Incomplete. They cannot connect with the deep ball.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
He'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
6. Now on 4th down.
On the ready.
Linebackers making some adjustments now.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Auburn 21, Syracuse 0.
Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and no for a first down. And he's tackled only after picking up a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught quickly. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
On the run here, let's go. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to 32.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And it's complete downfield. Tackle made quickly after the catch. What? Moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. He's moving out of the pocket now. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Gets rid of it on the move. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Orangeman. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The PAT is no good. Wow.
That keeps the score. Auburn 21, Syracuse 6.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kickoff.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Auburn offense runs back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. But, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he'll set up to throw. Makes a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll slide it about the 35.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. Look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Throws incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team the game.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A big hit by the lineman. Physical tackle there, big versus big. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Offense made it reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Pitch made on the left side. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Chris, that's another positive gain to this offense. This quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, gets his feet set, he's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that's a solid gain. The defense able to bring him down. Here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go miles for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down. He got it.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Oh, the ball comes loose. The defense has picked up the football going the other way.
Oh, man. Ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pressure is coming. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. He pulls it in for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Love love to see a post corner executed perfectly because it really shows you the time that a quarterback and a receiver have put in together. That time, it's ran perfectly. The timing was there, and great throw and catch.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's escaping the pocket now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield. But you better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football and it falls incomplete.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. Now it's 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. We got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feel it.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. The 2-point conversion is good. That makes this a 7-point game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and you see the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go. He's got it for a big gain. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout, Auburn.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Wideouts now clustered. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And he's brought down, sacked. Excellent way for the defense to end this 1st half with momentum. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Syracuse 14.
Kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. Return begins inside the 10. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they start the drive. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the play for the play caller. Allow him to make that defense think they get a run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. It's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field of 5 wide. Third down play here out of the shotgun. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut in.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Orangeman. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner decides to single fair catch. This time. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite twist here, though. Pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Nice gain, moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. He hands it off from the gun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. He's moving out of the pocket. The pass will fall incomplete on the scrambles. Now, good coverage there. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. Gets some space around the 30. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line. It's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. They're going to run it. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. He just came flying. We had to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football, because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They're corralling for no gain.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play and support.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
No problem. Knocks it right through.
Now, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returning 1 down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Locates the tight end. It's complete. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball up to the 28. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Runs through the defender, and the one moves the ball up to the 33.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from a running game.
Third down play coming up after that run. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, to me, it looked like the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the ball from the time he got the snap. His receiver does a nice job of creating separation almost immediately on that corner route.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's caught inside the 10. Tackle is made at the 4. And first down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes him pay for it.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Syracuse. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter to give them the lead.
Extra point try coming out. PAT up and good, so the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, and he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense successful formation. It's third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second down after the incompletion. The shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Contact as he let the ball go. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Quarterback did a good job of hanging in there and delivering the pass, knowing that the hit was coming. It paid off.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Bringing pressure. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it right near the end zone.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage, get a corner up in his face, and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Touchdown, Auburn. And they'll claim the 4-quarter lead.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving his back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give him the lead.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on?
Auburn, 31. Syracuse, 28.
Teams on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Fires it to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously, review the tape is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Looking right, this one caught. But
impressive approach by this offense. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having the lead here in the fourth.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? And the defense jumps on the football.
Chris, we're in the fourth quarter. You're in the red zone, looking to maybe put this game away, and you turn it over. You've given this opponent some life.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession pick in the very first play. Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off here. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense recovers the fumble.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. The linebacker shifting around now.
Well, this is the risk you take when you run this play. Sometimes it works, sometimes it backfires. This time it backfires on the offense by going backwards for a tackle for loss.
Second down after that previous play. Press coverage now from these DBs. Running with purpose. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine in the playoff game. He has gone out and come back and so forth.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
This one will be fair caught. Syracuse offense has back out onto the field. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Tried to punch the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take find some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. That clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Down he goes. A sack.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And the quarterback just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.